What's up, YouTube? This is TheBillyBobHD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. We're playing as Legionary Romania. Last episode we were continuing the fight here on the Western Front. It has been a tough fight. We are back on the offensive and looking good. And it is December 1946. We are about 42% of the way to creating our first nuke. That won't really matter at first. I'm trying to look for cities that we could possibly nuke, that we have air superiority in, and it's basically zero. We would need to go ahead and challenge the Allies here in the English Channel. The good news is they've moved down their fighter counts here to 1,500. That's been at over 3,000 over the course of the campaign. We do have a new... Oh, no. We have an air wing here that's been completely decimated. I'm going to let that fill back out because he does have a ace assigned to him. And the jet fighters now are popping out. Ah, you know what? You know what that means? It's because we ran out of fighter twos. That's what it is. So I need to edit this somehow. Fighter twos are... I guess I could completely delete it. Shit. Merge air wings, select, reorganize. So, yes, the new air wing here. Let's add 100 jet fighters to it. And, well, it didn't really let me pick which type of fighter. Strategic Bomber 3s have finished up now. Okay. Alright, you know what? That's fine. He'll be redistributed somewhere else. For the time being, we'll let those 95 fighters sort of hang out in there and continue that air superiority mission. 95 fighter 3s, that's fine. Looks like up here, we've got 200 of the close air supports, but they're throwing in a bunch of their fighters now here. Looks like they're going to try to reorganize a bombing mission. So I tell you what, let's go ahead and throw in, God, 600? I'll throw in 200 of the MK1s and then all of my jet fighter ones there. So 352. Shit, we've got to move that down. Because that's got to go to 200 there. We're going to experience some really bad efficiencies. So we'll let them go ahead and deploy, but we need to get those jet fighters up above Brussels and Belgium over here to help fight them off. I've got... Yeah. This air wing now is fighting in the Bay of Biscay. And how are things going for you guys? Pretty good. Pretty good. I've got superior numbers going there, which is awesome. So we'll wait for that to go ahead and deploy, and then let's pick a new research. And... Oh, cool. 1950. That's going to take so long to get the jet bombers out. We could go ahead and pick this one, Excavation Level 4. It's just going to give us some additional resources there and some additional shit like that. We've got trade. I've got surpluses across the board already, which is fan-fucking-tastic. Air wings with no mission. Okay, you've made it to your destination. We're going to assign you like this and go air superiority. And then let them go ahead and intercept those enemy fighters that are coming in. Very good. I do have those 200 close air supports in there as well. So how are things going from a army standpoint? Well, we've been able to trap a bunch of allied forces up here in this city. And then we're still working on, see my red group up here, they've been distributed across the fronts like this. He needs more organization. He needs more supply. So we're going to let them chill for the time being. Let's see. Meanwhile, down here in Spain, things are moving along nicely. Oh, yeah. You can see green numbers here, but we're being attacked from multiple sides, in fact. What if I go ahead and mount an attack like this? Yeah. Shit, that's only going to show up as red, but now it's going to show green. We could win that battle, take that territory over. That would be excellent. We are driving towards Lisbon. Very good. And then up here, we've got a nice 99% number like this as we continue to squeeze the pocket down. My silver group has done a fantastic job. It's only 4 divisions, but they've helped a bunch in the conquest here of Netherlands. They're very entrenched right there. That's not going to really help me. Down to 943k in manpower as well, so we need something to happen, and happen very, very quickly here in the south. I do have an unassigned unit here. I don't know if I was using him to micro or what, but I guess I could assign him back up to the front, or even up this way to the red group. Because it's 8 divisions total. I've got 2 divisions here, 2 divisions here. Where are the remainder of those divisions, I wonder? I'll add you like this. Got 2 Turkish divisions here that are militiamen that are not really doing much, so I'll assign you. So red group here is now up to 11 divisions. Where are the rest of you? Are they on the way over? No. Doesn't look like it. They're coming up now. Okay. Coming up now here this way. Go back to the air war for a second. Okay, we're fighting hard up here with our 200 jet fighters. Enemy troops bombed a significant amount. They've lost over close to 1,000 fighters, which is awesome. We lost 573. Those jet fighters are working wonders for us, which is excellent to see. I could do another revision to those. Here's some of our red units that are trapped up here. That's not looking good. They're going to try to pinch me off like this. And we need to reinforce this line up here because... Okay, so red group, I'm actually going to tell you to abandon this plan here for the time being and then reassign everybody. Whoops, need to get rid of that. Okay, now, all 11 divisions, get over here. Thank you. And then I had one guy that took a boat over, unbeknownst to me. He's trapped over here. This division, he's completely trapped. I don't know how to help him, really. He doesn't know how to get to the front either. We've got a good number here going at almost 60. Then my Turkish unit's trying to help out as well. We really need to... we really need some more military factories because we are experiencing a problem in getting all of the infantry equipment 3 out that we need. This production line will continue to improve. So if I go to constructions, see, this is where we've got a lot of resources and factories tied into the nuclear reactor production. So once we finish this guy out, I'm going to actually tell you to build some more military factories. Montenegro, like that. Move you up the queue like this. We will have nukes in hand. However, we may not be able to deliver one unless we want to nuke like Crete down here, which might be interesting just to see how that works. Don't know if I want to waste a nuke on that either, though. Okay, brown group here. Brown, where are you? Here, the 21. So, you guys are continuing to be trapped over here across the Suez. They are in very low supply. They have almost none of the supplies that they need, but we do have full manpower for those guys, which is good. But we've now at least been able to make moves across Africa here to help out. Let's drive towards that city. Yeah, perfect. Cut that down a little bit. This guy, you can go ahead and mount an attack like this. Good. Push out that Australian unit. We can continue moving down this way as well. And this way. Alright, let's go. I tell you what, let's go ahead and have you drive towards the sea like this. And you can make a parallel cut into the French holdings like that. Nicely done, nicely done. Do have some British colonial units over here. Trying to make moves. We've done a double attack on that guy. Looks like we're going to be able to move in there no problem. Yep, you're driving that way. So we'll just have to keep an eye on this the African front, but if we can kick the Allies off of Africa completely, that would be very beneficial. And then... things not going good numbers-wise up here. Looks like the Allies have reinforced along their lines, and we're going to need to contain that. As much as possible, at least. We need to let the organization regenerate over here. Nice, making cuts there past Madrid. If we can get... I tell you what, I've got my tank division here. What if I drove in sort of like this? It's turning yellow. Come on for green. Yes. I want to cut this pocket off. That would be fan-fucking-tastic. Got too many guys reorganizing right now. We are pushing downwards. If I can trap a bunch of their... Oh, nice. Continue to drive, gentlemen. Just like that. Cut them off. That would be 6 divisions that we could cut off. You can help in that fight as well. Thank you. Boom. Get it done, boys. Get it done. So much going on. It's hard to tell. There we go. Now we've trapped those divisions off. They're experiencing some significant attrition. 30%. So that's going to go very, very well for us. Now, tank division. He's going to roll over there. Cap that out. Nice move there. We've overrun 6 of their divisions. Nice. So I want to continue using this tank division here to make cuts in their lines wherever I can. Got a lot of guys that are having problems down here, so I'm going to send them in. They're going to drive on down. We've got full organization. We are missing out on a little bit of supply. That's not going to go well. That's going to halt us in our tracks there. Shit. We do hold Mursa here. Mirasa. And I'm going to send in this other division to help out like this. Perfect. That's going to be green light across the board. We've got this guy in support coming in as well. Madrid continues to be held by us pretty steadily. And then... lots of divisions up here. They just have so much fucking manpower. It's insane. How are we doing up here? Well, Eindhoven continues to be the main sort of spot for battle there. Shit, I'm getting chewed up here from an air standpoint. Let's go check the production line and see if the fighters total need 27. So you can see a ton of my planes have been chewed up here in this fight, as they do continue to hold 600 fighters there. Are there any production lines that I could take factories from? No. Still producing a ton of new artilleries. I do have the strategic bomber guy sitting here, but that's for later. That's for the nukes. Yeah, like I said, we just need to work on getting more of those military factories done. Let's see. Part of that is the negative 30% there because all adults are serving, right? So we're getting a pretty heavy penalty. Pretty heavy penalty there. Heavy fighter 2. Something we could do to increase our factories is change our trade laws. Might as well just grab heavy fighter 3 while we're thinking about it right there. So trade laws. Whoops, that's in my government. We've got limited exports, so let's double check the surplus levels. So yeah, I wish I could set specific trade policies for specific resources, right? Like, so if I did, so we've got right now, let's just do a test. 15 civilian factories. If we go to free trade, I guess. 25%, 80%. Okay, export focus would be the next step up. Let's try it out. We've got tons of extra political power. If I go to constructions now... No, that actually ended up netting me a loss of 1 factory. There we go. That's looking a lot better now because we've got those resources out on the market. So steel-wise, we're going to need some steel and some tungsten. A little bit of rubber. So let's go back over to steel here. Vichy France has a bunch that would help us out. So I'll plug 4 factories in like that. Yeah, cool. Actually ended up helping us out. So these factories now, April of 1947, so in 2 months, we'll have some additional factories. We need to plug those back into the infantry equipment. I've got to go to my logistics here. Oh, excuse me. Here we go. We're missing a ton of stuff. So, we need 18,000 infantry equipment. We need a bunch of towed artillery. Support equipment is on the way. Anti-tank is on the way. Medium tanks, are those producing out? No, that's right. Because we've used all of our medium tanks. So we do need to change this back. Medium tank, remove. Light tank, remove. And then we'll add 1 more modern like that. Combat width of 20, so that's alright with me. We'll save. So now that's going to change our logistics a little bit. Because now we're down to, okay, that makes the modern tank need up to 284, but at least we're not showing the need of, oh cool, ace pilot promoted. Baller. Okay, close air support. I'm actually going to pull these close air supports back in, as we're no longer fighting in Eastern Germany there. We could try to plug them in along the front here near Frankfurt. I need a fucking air base though. We've got one here. Yeah, that's got a bunch of my guys already in it. Can't use these airfields, they've been damaged. Over by Paris, potentially? No? Okay. We'll keep that in mind, though. So they have pushed us back a little bit up here on the coast of France. Not seeing very good numbers either. Okay, my dark blue group, the 8 divisions here, I need to make sure to give you an offensive line. We're going to tell you to go to Lisbon as well. And then go ahead and execute that shit, please. Thank you. Man, they're pushing us back again. Not good to see. This is going to be like never ending over here. The Allies have also been able to close off this pocket in here towards Brussels. So those gains that we've made in the past couple episodes, not really helping us out a bunch. But this has been a very exciting campaign regardless. I mean, I've really enjoyed recording this one for you guys. It's probably been one of the more fun series I've ever done. So I could use this airfield. It's got 400 availability. Throw all of our close air supports in like that. And yeah. Need more military factories. Who'da thunk? Bay of Biscay, let's go to the months here. It's going decently, I guess. They must have gotten new jet fighters or something like that, because they're able to match my fighters pretty heavily now. Really quickly, let's go back down here to the home front and make sure we're not being invaded anywhere. Looking good. We've got a bunch of new Navy that we could distribute. Oh, a new tank division. Perfect. So, what group should I add you to? Should I bring you up here towards the red group? Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to add you like that, so now you have 12 divisions. And hopefully that tank division will help us. Very cool. I've been waiting on the tank division here for a while. Still a ways to go on the other guys, but that's fine. And then the close air support 1s and such, you guys will be assigned like that. Go into close air support. Over 1,000 close air supports now trying to help us. Push these allies back. Push them back. See what their efficiency is. 96, so that's pretty baller. Liking it, liking it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the TheBillyBobHD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed this content, and we'll catch you next time.